Okay, for this lesson, I'm using these notes for Statistics 4.0, and you can follow along with me and then download the homework, which says Intro to Venn Diagrams worksheet for homework. And what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to read a Venn diagram. This is a Venn diagram where circles overlap, and then we're going to actually do our own Venn diagram. So we're going to do all 4 examples together, and then that's going to be it. Okay, so in a group of ASU students were asked if they had been to the Sun Devil basketball game or a Sun Devil football game this year. The Venn diagram below summarizes the results. Let's explain what each one of these represent. If I'm 52, or part of the 52, that means I went and saw a basketball game, but I have not seen any football game at all. All I did was see a basketball game. These 12 people represent people who saw basketball, and they also had to both see football. They had to do both. This 8 people would be, I didn't watch basketball or football. I went and I did baseball, something like that. Okay, so how many of the students interviewed had been to a Sun Devil football game? All they had to do was go to a football game, meaning all they have to do is be a part of this circle right here, the football circle. So that would be 63 and 12, which is 75. How many students went to exactly one of the 2 sports? You had to go to just one of the 2 sports. So that would be the 52 and the 63 people. They just are the only 2 that went to one. These 2 went to both. So that would be 115. How many students went to a football game or a basketball game? This question with this or is like saying, if I went up to you and I surveyed you, all you have to say is yes to football or yes to basketball. So did 52 say yes to basketball or to football? Yes, of course they chose basketball. Did 12 say yes to football or basketball? Yeah, they said both, so they must have said yes to one of them. What about the 63? Yes, they chose football. What about the 8? No. So it's these, whenever it says or, it's combination of all of them, which is 127. Now, how many were surveyed? You would add up every single number, and you would get 177 plus the 8 that I'm missing, which is 135. All right, let's do a 3 Venn diagram. This is groups of students and what types of food they like. So this 5 right here means that they liked all 3, pizza, hamburger, and tacos. Whereas this number 1 person right here, all he likes is hamburger and tacos. He doesn't like pizza. What's wrong with him? So let's talk about these questions. How many liked hamburgers? So if you liked hamburgers, you would be in the hamburger circle, which would be 3 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1, which is 11. How many students liked exactly one of the 3 types? Exactly one would be a 2, a 3, or a 4. They're the only 3 that like exactly one, which is a total of 9. How many students liked hamburger or pizza? Hamburger or pizza, meaning all you had to do was choose hamburger or pizza. You can still choose taco, but you could choose hamburger or pizza. You have to have, so pretty much this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy all chose hamburger or pizza. It's everything. It's just not the taco guy here and the 10 people outside of here. So that would be, I believe, 17. How many students were surveyed? Add up every single one of these numbers, including the 10, and you would get 30. All right, now we're going to draw them. In a school of 325 students, 85 students are in the band, 200 are on a sports team, 60 participate in both. So when you're doing a Venn diagram, you want to either know if it's a 2 Venn diagram or a 3 Venn diagram. This one's 2 because you have students that are in the band meshing with students that are in sports. You always want to start on it's usually at the end, but where they do both or where they're overlapping in all three or something like that. So here, 60 are doing both, so they would go right there. Now, according to the next statement, 200 students are on a sports team. What that means is in this circle right here, the sports circle, I want to have 200 people. Well, I've already have 60 because they're in both. So what I need to do is I need to take 60 away from 200. I need to subtract these two, and that would be 140. Same thing over here. I have 85 students are in the band. So I want 85 to be in this band circle. I already have 60. So that means there should be 25 here. Once you do that, you want to add these up, and you would get 225. But remember, you had a total of 320 students. So that leaves you with 95 people that didn't choose band or sports. And now let's answer the questions. How many students weren't in either? Well, that's 95. How many students were in band or in sports? Let me again explain what that means. If you chose band, you win. If you chose sports, you win. If you chose both, you win. Band or sports is all of them combined. So that would be the 25, the 60, and the 140, which makes 225. How many were in band, but they couldn't be a part of sports, not sports? And obviously that's the 25 people. All right, one more example. Coach Otis Campbell offered to buy hot dogs. Of the 44 players, 6 wanted all 3 condiments, 11 wanted ketchup and relish, ketchup and mustard and relish. So it looks like I have 3 different Venn diagram. I have ketchup, mustard, and good old relish. Now you always want to start right here in this middle section, and that would be 6 wanting all 3. Then in this next sentence, 11 wanted ketchup and relish. The ketchup and relish section would be right here, this like football shape. 11 wanted to be in there. Right now you have 6. So how many go here? 5. 10 want ketchup and mustard. That would be this football. I already have 6. I need there to be 10, so you would put 4. 8 wanted mustard and relish. So again, that's this football. I already have 6. I need 2. 6 and 2 make 8. Now you work to your outermost ring. So 28, I want to be in the ketchup circle. So here's my ketchup circle. I need there to be 28. I already have 15. 4 plus 6 plus 5 is 15. I need there to be 28 in here, so 15 from 28 is 13. 20 want to be in the mustard circle. So in this ring, I need there to be 20. I already have 4 plus 6 plus 2. I already have 12. So that means there should be 8 right there. And then do the same for relish. 14 wanted to be in relish. 5 plus 6 plus 2 is 13, so there should be only 1 right there. Add every single one of these up and subtract it from the total of 44 players, and that would be 5 would be left who didn't want to be in anything. And now we can answer our questions. How many people wanted ketchup only? These are the ketchup only people, 13. How many people wanted mustard, but they didn't want to be a part of the relish? So let's look at the mustard circle. That's my red circle right here. Do they like mustard? Yes, 8 of them. Do they like mustard? Yeah, they also like ketchup, but are they a part of the relish? No. So 8 plus 4. What about this guy? No, he's a part of the relish blue circle. What about this guy? No, he's a part of the relish circle. You don't want anybody a part of the blue circle, but they have to be a part of the red circle. So that would be the 8 and the 4 only, which is 12. How many people like relish, but they don't like mustard? Okay, so again, same concept. This person likes relish, and he's not a part of the mustard. What else? 2, nope, he's a part of the mustard. 6, no, he's a part of the mustard. 5, well, he's a part of the relish, which is good. Well, I want them to like relish, but I don't want them to be a part of the mustard. Yep, I would count that 5, which is 6. All right, and last one. They have to like ketchup and mustard, but not like relish. They have to have chosen both ketchup and mustard. The ketchup and mustard people are right here, this football shape. Whenever it says that and, it's a football shape. But they can't like relish. So is it the 4 or the 6, or is it both of them? Well, if it was just ketchup and mustard, you would choose 10. But if it says not relish, then you don't want to choose the 6 and you want to choose just the 4 guy. Okay? So now try the homework on Venn diagrams. Just do the starred problems.